Hello, darling. Hi, I'm Nikona. I am inviting you to come along and bear witness to my journey to figure out who the hell I am. I recently went through a divorce. I have two kids. My oldest just graduated high school, or was robbed of a graduation and all that anyway. My second will be in 8th grade next year. And so it's kind of interesting with the whole what's going to happen with school come fall. But anyway, I'm on a spiritual journey. So here's my thing. There's so many of us that can say this, but I had one fucked up childhood. I was raised in a cult. I was given the choir boy special by one of the cult officials, not high up, whatever. We were supposed to be studying the Bible. From there, I turned my back from religion completely. It was why don't I feel like I have this draw to the man in the clouds based on what I was raised with. I associated what I knew to be God. I associated what I knew to be what I didn't believe in. In no way, shape, or form. And I'm like, there is not some man sitting up there who is judging everything I do. Just didn't believe it. So therefore, I completely turned my back on religion as a whole. Religion and God as a whole. For many, many years. I was 21-ish when I think I declared that, by God, I'm an atheist, because obviously I don't believe in all of that, so I just must not believe in God. And I didn't even want to claim to agnostic, because in my mind it was, well, that was God, and I didn't believe in it, so where's the question? Nope, atheist, done, I'm good, I don't care. There's all kinds of fucking fossils to back up that things didn't line up with the story of creation in the Bible. So I chose that route. So I've never had something to cling to. It's always just been me. 100% me. I am the only person I've been able to depend on for a really long time. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of scary. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, not that my sister wouldn't be there. She absolutely was. She's on the phone. She's in Houston, though. So, love you, Mona. Anyway, so I haven't had anything to cling to. Summer of 2017, I had an extreme low point where I was like, something's got to change. My ex-husband had anger issues that came from depression that set in when my son was a toddler, and the depression just carried into anger. The more the kids got older and started expressing their own minds and being their own little people like they're supposed to be, he would get mad because he couldn't control them like the little robots he wanted them to be. So I spent years being the robot around the kids, sheltering them, making sure he was happy, just that whole thing. In the summer of 2017, I just got to a point where I was like, I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. Started seeing a therapist. It was awesome. She was amazing. The most profound question at the time was, well, what do you like? I like art and theaters and exploring and antique stores and hiking and seeing nature and just exploring and being a part of life. But the depression and anger had gotten to a point where nobody did anything. We did nothing. We were We were miserable at home all the time because we were not allowed to spend money. Anyway, 2018, I took a job with a financial firm. Not sure I want to talk about that right here. Anyway, so the marriage was miserable. I was in real estate, rocking it. It was great. However, it's yesterday. It is one of those things where you are self-employed, so you're paying out the wazoo for benefits. You know, insurance, basic insurance is crazy. And then it's feast or famine. You know, you'll have 3 or 4 houses a month, and then a couple of months before you see anything else. And I had 2 kids, and my ex was volatile at best. So I did not feel like I could keep my sanity and handle the stress of being self-employed. So I took a job with a financial firm. Got in there, passed my Series 7, my 66, first time through. Insurance licenses, those were easy compared to the other 2. And started rocking it and doing a great job. And it's kind of neat in these companies, when you go through all the training and all that stuff with people, you create some really strong friendships. And there were a couple of girls that we all went through everything, the training and stuff together, and hit those thresholds together. And then there was one gentleman who had landed in our group and then didn't pass, and then didn't pass, and got fired, and then got brought back in after he passed it independently. And since he had been part of our group, we welcomed back in. Hey, it's good to see you. We got to da-da-da-da-da. We're, you know, you got quotas, you got to make meetings, you got to do this, you got to that, da-da-da-da. There's a lot to rocking and rolling in one of those environments. Very corporate, very everything. Anyway, this gentleman was retired military. Maybe not retired, fuck, I don't know. Was military, Army, if I remember correctly. And, you know, it was just like, hey, welcome back. How's this going? How are your meetings going? Who are you meeting with? How's this? Da, 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 da. He and I became accountability partners. We were really good friends. We bonded at the symphony. They brought in extra people to come and help and make sure there was a big presence for all their clients at this firm. And he was talking about his horrible divorce, and I was in the throes of a horrible divorce. So we kind of went on a more personal accountability level as well. He would check in, I would check in, you know, how'd that go? Oh, your appointment was today. How'd that go? You know, I mean, so we became friends, and we had conversations, and we had it was a friendship. So anyway, one day he takes it too far. I brush it off. Oh yeah, you got a girlfriend, I'm going through a divorce, blah, blah, blah. 6 months later, I'm fired for sexual harassment charges. So, this would be in the middle of the horrible divorce. And it was October of last year, 19. And that, on top of just the fucking stress of the divorce, just rocked me to the core. I mean, I was distraught. And I've been dating this guy that had a conversation. He's like, well, what do you believe in? And I'm like, well, I believe there's energy. I believe everything is energy. We're all connected. Everything, you know, I mean, somehow I said, I don't think when we die, we go away. I think it continues. He goes, that energy is God or the divine or Bob, whatever you want to call it. That is what you believe. So are you really an atheist? And I was like, let me think on that. So it wasn't until like Thanksgiving of last year, 2019, that I started giving the whole up there. a consideration. I can't call it God, because for me, God is the man in a cloud with a beard and a white robe. I can't do it. I choose the word, I choose the divine. That seems to speak to me for right now. Anyway, so what I'm doing, I am searching. I'm searching for who I am, what do I believe? What am I gonna do? What is there out there? What works, what doesn't? I obviously have a belief. I've started doing a lot of things to raise my vibration, to be positive. I've been meditating. That has been amazing, really amazing for me. I did Reiki for the first time probably a month and a half ago, maybe. And it was life-changing. I mean, seriously, life-changing. So I'm kind of on a fast forward. I'm trying to absorb as much as I can, as fast as I can. I understand that these things take time and this, that, and whatever, but I have a lot of healing that I have to do before I can start moving forward. And that's what I want to fast forward on, is the healing part, the getting past, the getting over the resentment, getting over, you know, all of the anger and the bullshit that my mind has festered on for all of these years. Being raised in a cult, all of the things, the 20 years of a marriage, that the last 12 were very spotty with happy. Very spotty with happy. It was horrible. But I feel like I have a lot of baggage I need to shed so that I can. There's my cat. That's Savage. Say hi, Savage. Are you saying hi? Okay, good. He's gonna be cute back there. You want to come over here? You gonna do it? Can you do it? Almost lost it there, dude. Good job.